Hi and welcome back to Three Tails RV. My name is Aaron, and on today's episode we'd like to show you how to winterize your hose for your RV. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright, so on today's video, we're going to show you how to winterize your hose for your RV using hose insulation. They usually use this for hot water heaters. So it's actually pretty easy. We're going to take our piece of hose here, uncoil it. Going to pull, and then I got the one that doesn't have adhesive. You might want to get the one that has the adhesive. For some reason I got the one that didn't, but easy to fix. Now we're going to stick the hose inside of the insulation here. All the way down, and I'll be right back once I get that done. So now that we're done with that, I actually got 2 or 3 rolls of this electrical tape to do this project. If you're doing a long hose, you're going to need quite a bit of it. What I like to do is get it as snug up there as possible, and we just run it around a couple times at the end to help snug it down. If I would have got the version that had the tape in it, you pull the tape out and you merge the two together and you go all the way through this just like that. But for some reason I didn't look to see if it was there, so we're just going to go with what we have. And all it is running a coil just like this all the way down. You want to get it as snug as possible. Now, in my experience with using this, I live in Washington State, so it doesn't get very cold very often. But there is another method for this, and you use the heated tape that you can plug into an outlet, and it will keep the hose line from freezing. So you can put that in there, put that around the hose all the way through, and then you can add this insulation around the outside of it. So there's the second way of doing it. This is easy. Like I said, I live in Washington State near SeaTac Airport, and it normally doesn't get that cold here, normally. But this year we've had an excessively warm summer, so it might get a little bit colder than what it usually does out here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. One thing that I'd like to add is that if it does get below freezing with this, we've used this down to about, we've had this down to about 30, no, we've had it down to freezing. Anything below freezing, I would go ahead and get that heat tape and add the whole thing to this, and it will do a whole lot better. But if it does get down to freezing, the one thing that you want to consider is that you want to have your faucet going with a slow drip, and that'll also help to push water through the system so that it doesn't get a chance to freeze up. That'll help out immensely. Okay, I'm going to finish this up. I'm almost done. Once we get down to the end here, what we're going to do is we're going to get here as close as possible to it. Trim off the excess. Push it up in there real tight. And keep spinning this around so that it gets a nice seal. I like to go back. I'm almost out of tape, so we'll just keep going back until we run out of tape. Like so. Pull off the extra little bit on the end. And there we have a hose for your RV that is ready for the winter. Short little video. I'd like to thank everybody for watching.